Gonna be really good.
It tastes like rancid butter.
It tastes like rancid butter.
So
maybe it's bad.
Maybe initially, if it's good, it just tastes like butter. God, Prager,
but boy, if it's not,
yes,
if it's not good, then it's because it went rancid with all the butter in it.
So thank you. This is probably great beer. Thank you to Ben for sending this.
I'm scared
It's not
now.
your fault that we're probably going to be throwing up later.
Yes, but we will be screaming your name in agony as we vomit. Ben Bull!
Ah!
Best before December 08.
Best before December 08.
All right.
Nice. Okay, so there's that.
Yeah.
You don't have to zoom in. I think we get it.
Yeah. Actually, I think it says, yeah, it says best before December 08, poison after February 08. So there is a period where it's just bad,
right?
But we're into the death period.
It's actually not that bad.
It's not that bad.
So okay, let's do it. First story today. We are ready to rock and roll. I do not have. She's cute. I'm just clicking through my tabs and happen to land on one. Kindle 2 first hands-on. 973 people dug the story. It's made by JoyBoy70. A first look at Amazon's latest ebook reader, the Kindle 2. And let me just say,
yes.
The reason why I've been slurring for the last 30 episodes, and people have asked me about this.
I thought you talked about it.
No, I never did.
Your Invisalign?
I got these Invisalign things that straighten out my effed up teeth, and I'm almost done. I have like 3 more freaking things to do.
Yeah, let's get some zoom close up on the teeth.
No,
right up on that.
No, well, I'm not going to have you zoomed in on my teeth.
It's disgusting when you take them out.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Right. So you get these little trays like this. And the cool thing is you don't have to have braces. Don't focus on my trays. They're nasty. The cool thing is you don't have to have braces. I'm not going to let this sit there because you'll focus right in on it.
He's just trying to dry. He's just trying to air it off.
Stop focusing on my shit. So basically, what you do is you change these out every couple weeks, and it allows you to like, it hurts like hell.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot like getting
off my shit.
Put it back in your mouth.
Why does he have a camera now?
Put it back in your mouth.
He used to have one.
I know. He's like.
And he doesn't even look like you have anything on. Anyway.
But you slur your speech.
But, well, a little bit for some reason, especially when I'm drinking beer because it gets inside there.
Yeah.
The good thing is that like 3 hours after you've had a beer, you can be like, and you get a little extra taste of that.
I'm sure the ladies love that. You're like, hey, baby, did you have tacos 6 days ago?
You're like, that's good. Anyway, I'm almost done with those, so I'm happy about that. Kindle. Kindle's been released. It's not. It's coming out like this week.
Let's talk Kindle, or Kindle, whatever.
Right.
You have one.
The first gen.
Did you use it that often?
I sold it.
Because?
I sold it because when I was holding it and using it and playing with it, first of all, I love the idea of reading ebooks on the Kindle.
Agreed.
It was super easy to travel with. Every time I would fly, I would just bust it out.
Yeah.
And the airline ladies, they come by and be like, "You can't have that on. There's no we're landing." And I'm like, "It's not electronic." And they'd be like, "It's not electronic. It's got electronic." I'm like, "No, it's not." Because it's not, right?
It just seems electronic to me.
No, because it applies the charge and then like lifts the fucking...
Based on electricity.
Right, but then nothing goes through it unless you're turning pages or doing shit.
Well, do you have to recharge it? Is there a battery?
Yeah, there's battery in it. Anyway, it's a fight I'm going to have with all the stewardesses. Let me have my battle with them.
You mean the battle of trying to fool them? But anyway, so go ahead. So what? So okay.
The first one was like this thick.
Right, I remember seeing it.
And it was really plasticky feeling, and it was kind of like flexible a little bit, and it was kind of bulky. And I remember thinking to myself, when I first got it, I said, holy shit, this is cool. It had eVideo built in.
I remember that, yeah.
So you can download books anywhere. I was like, holy shit, this is cool. Generation 2 is going to be awesome. Because it just felt like a Generation 1 device. Like it's like a little flexy.
Like the idea, kind of like, the concept was there.
Was awesome. The usability of the device was really cool. Everything that I wanted, except I wanted like, I remember.
It's really thin, the new one.
I remember thinking to myself, if only Apple made this, it would have been badass, right? Just from a design standpoint. Now, take a look at this. This is the second gen.
That didn't work. You didn't do it.
I like to pretend I did. That's how thin it is.
So it's super thin.
Super thin, and then here it is compared to the first one. Look at that.
Wow, yeah.
You can see what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that old like cell phone, the big brick cell phone.
Yep.
So, dude, these are sweet. They're super tiny. They are now. Here's my problem. I love everything about them. The display has gotten better, more contrast to it now.
Oh, interesting.
Different shades.
And it's not touchscreen, right?
Not touchscreen.
Did you see the Sony ebook reader is touchscreen?
No, it's not touchscreen.
Yeah, it is. I just played with it in Borders. The Sony ebook reader. It's like that, but it's touchscreen.
Don't touch my screen.
Oh, that's not touchscreen?
No, it's not touchscreen. so basically,
that's not touchscreen.
It's faster. It's flipping pages is a lot faster now. 20% faster on the new one.
Oh, was it slow?
It would be like, it would be like a page flip.
Oh, I remember that.
And so now it's like, and it's got better battery life.
Yeah.
I mean, and get this. Let's just say you're sitting there on the plane and you're like, I'm tired of reading. Flip it to voice synthesizer mode and it reads the book to you.
I'm not gonna lie to you, that's pretty cool.
Right. Yeah, it's awesome.
Especially so if you want an Autobot reading to you.
No, it's not an Autobot. It's like, hi, Kevin.
And you're like, can you write stuff to have it like say things to you, like
you know I did
dirty
that
things?
for my voicemail, right?
What?
Did I see my blog post about my voicemail messages?
No.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, your text to speak thing.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, that's good.
Not bad. So anyway, my only issue with it is that Amazon needs to get this down to about a price point of $150.
Oh yeah, how high is it?
It's like $349, I think.
Wow, that's like buying a PS3.
Yeah, but look at it this way.
It's a book.
You have that thing. You're not killing trees.
That's true.
And you save a shit ton. Books are like a fraction of the price on the Kindle than they are.
Well, but how much of a fraction? I mean,
a lot.
Are we talking...
Watch this. Pick a book. What's a book that you like?
What am I reading right now? The Briesinger?
Oh, fuck. How do you spell that?
I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Briesinger.
Pick something else.
Aragon. Aragon.
Aragon. There you go.
Okay, now it'll get you to Briesinger. There, Briesinger.
Okay, so this one right here, right?
Yeah.
Buy it new right now would cost you $18.15.
Okay.
Kindle edition, $9.99. So almost half off.
Interesting. Yeah, all right.
So let's just say...
So how many books do you have to buy in order to pay for a $350 product?
Well, on average, let's just say you save about...
$10.
$10. Where's my... I hate how they change this shit. Is it F12? Yeah. It's better on the new Macs.
So $10. So 35 bucks.
Right, exactly.
That's a lot of books.
You know how you read a book and you see something you like and maybe you'll...
Highlight it?
Yes, you can. Dude, you can highlight stuff, add it to your notepad, it'll save it for later, so you can highlight quotes.
Yeah.
Then you can have those quotes emailed to you, and this is even better. Let's just say, and I know this happens to me, it probably doesn't happen to you guys as much, you're reading through it and you're like, what the fuck does that word mean?
Oh yeah, there's a dictionary or whatever?
You go, highlight the word, and then you say look up, and it brings up in the dictionary look up for the word right there. And you're like, dude,
it's super cool. I would say this is definitely a product I would buy if I read more books. Because I don't read 35 books in a year.
Now here's what I want.
Right. I mean,
Here's
like I'll read like maybe 6 books a year if I'm lucky.
I'm trying to do 1 book a month now. So far I've done 1 in January. And
so that's 12 books a year. So that's
a couple of years, 2.5
3 years in order for you to pay for the Kindle.
Yeah, but I'm also saving trees.
Yeah, but trees.
So get this. This is one other thing I would like to see on the Kindle. So for our next version, I heard somebody talking about something along these lines where you would go in, you would sign in with your Facebook or your social graph or whatever, and then you would see what your friends are reading. You would be able to see the quotes that they've saved and they like other books. And if you're reading a book, you'd be able to read with a friend so you can see what page you're on versus what page you're on. You'd be able to leave audio notes. So if someone just if you're sitting, I'm just making all this stuff off the top of my head. This sounds cool though, right? Yeah. So
wait, all of it is made up? Why would you make up that things and then get everybody excited about the Kindle? You're selling devices.
Right, but I just like to make this stuff up. Let me just keep going. So let's just say you're on a page and you're like, oh, I thought this was interesting because this and this. It saves it to that page, and then when you go to and you're reading a friend's book, you'll see they have a little audio note. You'll be able to hit play and listen to what they've said, and then also you would be able to.
It would link into the Virgin America planes, so you could order food right from your Kindle without having to go to the red thing.
No, that's just crazy.
That's crazy.
Hey, those other were good ideas, right?
Spreeder, can it do that?
Spreeder. Spreeder.
Spreeder.
I love Spreeder. Have you played with Spreeder?
Yeah. Way back in the day. We talked about it 6 months ago or whatever.
Totally.
So that way it keeps you reading at a pace.
Yeah,
Spreeder mode.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's move on. Kindle. Are you going to get one? Do you have one?
I ordered one. It's coming.
All right. There you go. That's all I need.
I'll show it off on the show.
Cool.
I'll give you a good review.
All right, good.
And tweet it out, twitter.com/KevinRose. Get that review.
or just watch the show, or Twitter me, twitter.com/AlexTalk. Anyway, let's move on.
Dude, that was awesome. I'm sitting here, after I said it, I'm like, okay, $100, I'm like, internal bank.
Like, how is he going to work his
get his name in there, I guarantee it.
All right, here we go. Awesome. Next story. One night stand man wakes up to find lover has carved his name on him.
Oh, shit.
What?
Lover's carved his name
on
him?
No. It's girl guy, but it's written wrong. It's written poorly. 3,560 people dug the story, submitted by Genocide 312. A drunk fling ended in disaster for a man who woke up to find his lover's name carved into his arm.
Now, did he do that, or did she?
No. Not only that. So basically, this guy who had like met this girl and was one of these things where he was drunk and it was at night and he was like, hey baby, what do you want to do? I'm gonna come over. It's basically a booty call. Goes over to her house,